Start it. Captain's log 1. We finally got on the trail a couple minutes ago. It was all gravy. All was gravy till we found out, you know, oh, you gotta register. Had to hike a goddamn hour back, get this goddamn piece of paper, a little carbon motherfucker, and register. That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind at all. Now we're legit. Fucking mounted ranger wants to come see us. That's cool. We're hiking. Mike's back there. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Well, we've made it to campsite halfway. It's a little chilly out, but it's good. There's a slow but steady stream of water, so you know, get a little hydration in us, and we should be good. Captain's log, start 8, maybe 3. We're probably about 3 miles away from the camp, maybe 3.5, maybe 4. And it seems like the lack of sleep has caught up to me. So I'm just kind of taking it easy, and you know, one foot in front of the other. I'll see you at the tent. Captain's log, start date maybe 5. I don't know, lost track. Chugged down a lot of water. I think the food from lunch settled. I probably shouldn't have gone running right after eating. And you know, readjusted my pack, took off my sunglasses to get a little more light in, and just kind of you know, decided to push through. So feeling better. We probably have another 2 2/10 miles to go. Should be smooth. Even though it's definitely not a race. Fucking kicking a day, but it's not a race. You know my secret? I got the fucking beats. That's right. Got my Slipknot MCR red jumpsuit apparatus Static X mix. Bitch. Well, we made it. Barely. More to come. Captain's log, start 8-9. What's up? Talk to me now.
Hey.
Go over the events of the day.
It's been a pretty great day. We had awesome weather. We were exhausted. It's kind of cold, but overall it was a great day and our spirits are high.
Rock and roll. Get to test out these new fancy sleeping packs. Peace. Captain's log, start 8-9. We just woke up. It's day 2 in our venture across the great Smoky mountain. Well rested, well fed. We're gonna go ahead and get on it. Got about an 11.6 mile hike, and then we're gonna take a little nap. More to come. Captain out. What's up? Just wanted to give you a quick glance at what we're doing. What's up? There's Mike up there. This is pretty much what the trail looks like on the majority of the mountain sides, in which case you have a relatively well-defined trail. Sometimes that varies. Looking off the side of the mountain, there's a lot of trees and more mountains. And looking up, there's more trees and more mountains. Ice. Captain's log, start at 9.1. We're probably about 4.5 miles into the day, and we just got done with a pretty mild climb, you know, steady but not extreme elevation changes. And now we're heading down the mountain. So far so good, pretty smooth day. We'll probably hit up lunch in another hour, plus or minus, give or take, and at this speed hit camp around 5 p.m. or so. Captain out. Captain's log, start at 2.3. I don't like ascending. Descending is much more enjoyable. Captain's log, start at 2.3. It was quite a healthy climb. We came from there, down that way, over the ridges there, over those mountains there, and then around that way. It was pretty rough. Now we have a nice little vista, a view of what pleasures arise. Oh, and look, some type of smoke signal. That's probably not good. Well, Captain out. Captain's log, start date 2.6. We're a healthy portion into the day. We're at a water source, which I don't know the name of. We got a little bit to go before the shelter, but we're making good time. Should be there about on the schedule I anticipated. Lunch is delectable. Mike here's going with a tuna fish mayonnaise cheese sandwich, to which I had a tuna fish cheese salami sandwich. Absolutely divine, glorious in fact. A little trail mix here and there, and you know, we'll chill out, let it settle. We'll get
good until 2012.
Good, it's good until 2012. But you know what? It's not good after that because the world's gonna end. But you know, Sunkiss knew that. Anyway, Captain out. Captain's log, Saturday, 2.7. Almost there.
Alright, go ahead.
Captain's log, Saturday, 7.8. We reached our campsite for the night at Derek's Knob. I don't know what a knob is, but we're here. It was a glorious day of hiking. We had some ups, we had some downs. It was very challenging as well, both with the ascents and the descents. Tomorrow, we shall tackle the dome, Clingman's Dome to be exact, 6,600 feet above sea level. It's one of the landmarks of the Great Smoky Mountains National Parks, and we're going to go ahead and take it to town, show it what Gville's got. So, until later, Captain out. Captain's log, star date 3.0. We're off this early morning, 7:30 a.m. Mike's knee's hurting a little bit, but otherwise we're not too bad. We have a very hardy day ahead of us. Clingman's Dome, 6,600 feet, the highest point in the Smoky Mountains National Park. 13 point something or other miles. It's going to be a challenge. Captain's log, star date 3.1. 5 miles into this little venture of we call a day, towards the dome of no return. Reefed a little shelter to take a breather, catch some oxygen. Head up to the next shelter, over yonder, to which we shall eat lunch, and then continue our trek to the dome of no return. Captain's log, star date 3.3. Maybe 4. I don't know. We're hiking. We're about at the dome. There she is, up yonder. Probably another mile, 3/4 mile, I don't really know. But that marks the highest point on the Appalachian Trail, and the highest point we'll be reaching throughout this trip. Shortly thereafter, we have a 4-mile hike down to camp, and then we would be good. But look at this view, it's so sexy. Captain out. Captain's log, star date 3. Anyway, we're on the way down from Clingman's Dome. It was a gorgeous view, absolutely spectacular. We got another 3 miles, give or take, plus or minus, to the shelter. And the majority of the route seems to be downhill, which is always good. I do fancy the downhills. Flats, the uphills kind of suck for me, but hey, you do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, shouldn't be too bad. Smooth sailing from here. Aside from minor injuries and malfunctions, so far so good. Adios. Captain's log, star date 4.0. We just left camp. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere in between there. Got a nice little 5-mile hike, primarily downhill, to Newfound Gap, which is where our taxi should be waiting at 2 p.m. on the dot. So far so good. Some minor knee troubles, but otherwise in good health. Good night, good company. Captain out. You know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright. Captain's log, final chapter. We're done with our expedition across the Smoky Mountains. It was glorious, eventful, adventurous, breathtaking. Exhausting, tiring, and dreary, but it was wonderful, a great experience. Love it. Smokies, we will miss you. We will be back. We will be back. Onward to Gainesville.